Jorge Masvidal is an American professional mixed martial artist. He was born on November 12, 1984 in Miami, Florida, United States. He was born to a Cuban father and Peruvian mother. According to Masvidal, his father left Cuba in a self-made raft when he was young, ending up in the Virgin Islands. Masvidal's father was later imprisoned for more than 20 years for manslaughter and drug trafficking. Masvidal was often involved in street fighting from a young age. Masvidal competed in wrestling at St. Brenton High School but failed to stay eligible because of his grades. He then began training in karate and mixed martial arts. In 2022, Masvidal faced Colby Covington on March 5, 2022 at UFC 272. He lost the fight via unanimous decision. This fight earned him the Fight of the Night award. Masvidal has three children with Iman Kawa, a Jordanian-American entrepreneur and procurement specialist who is the sister of MMA agent Meiki Kawa. Masvidal and Kawa were in a relationship for approximately 10 years before separating in 2019. Masvidal faced Kamaru Usman in a rematch for the UFC welterweight championship on April 24, 2021 at UFC 261. Masvidal lost the fight via knockout in round 2, marking his first stoppage loss inside the UFC. Masvidal faced Ben Askren on July 6, 2019 at UFC 239. Both fighters rushed in immediately with Masvidal catching Askren with a flying knee as he attempted a takedown, winning the fight via knockout 5 seconds into round 1. The knockout was the fastest knockout in UFC history, breaking the record set by Duane Ludwig. This win earned him the Performance of the Night award, and it earned him the 2019 Knockout of the Year by multiple MMA media outlets. Subsequently, Masvidal signed a new 8-fight contract with the UFC. Masvidal faced Donald Cerrone on January 28, 2017 at UFC on Fox 23. He dropped Cerrone and nearly finished the fight in the last seconds of the first round and eventually won the fight via TKO in the second round after scoring another knockdown. The win also earned Masvidal his second Performance of the Night bonus. Masvidal was briefly linked to a bout with Kelvin Gastelum on November 5, 2016 at the Ultimate Fighter Latin America 3 finale. However, on September 14, Gastelum was removed in favor of a fight against former lightweight title challenger Donald Cerrone at UFC 205 1 week later. Masvidal faced Cesar Ferreira in a welterweight bout on July 12, 2015 at the Ultimate Fighter 21 finale. He won the fight via knockout in the first round, also earning a Performance of the Night bonus. Masvidal was briefly linked to a bout with Bobby Green on April 4, 2015 at UFC Fight Night 63. However, shortly after the fight was announced by the UFC, Green pulled out of the bout citing an injury and was replaced by Benson Henderson. In turn, Henderson was removed from the bout to serve as event headliner at UFC Fight Night 60. Masvidal eventually faced Al Lequenta at the event. Masvidal won his mixed martial arts debut by knockout on May 24, 2003 at Who Can Shoot Absolute Fighting Championships 3. He fought in the main event of the Absolute Fighting Championships 12 event held on April 30 against current UFC competitor and the Ultimate Fighter 5 contestant Joe Lauzon. Masvidal won via technical knockout in the second round. Masvidal returned to Strikeforce in early 2011, facing Billy Evangelista at Strikeforce Fiziev vs. Henderson. He won the fight via unanimous decision. Masvidal then fought former elite XC lightweight champion KG Nunes in a number 1 contenders bout. Masvidal won via decision.